Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me for a quick little, chair stretch break in this case, all right? So we're going to take our time just with three different stretches. We've hit them all before. I know that not all of you have watched every single video, so some of these may still be new to you, but they are the gold standard, the most important ones. Okay, we're going to start with, as we're seated in this chair, and we're going to stretch out the hips a little bit. So this is a fan favorite, we like to call it, because a lot of the times when we sit all day right at a desk, our back takes a lot of brunt, right? We get lower back pain. We don't understand is that that's not really a lower back issue. It's probably from the hips being tight because they're in this flex position all day, causing tension on that lower back. So as I'm facing you, I'm going to bring one leg up and over, cross, okay? The end goal is to get this shin to be parallel to the ground, and you want to be, most important part of this, you want to be sitting up nice and tall. So I'm going to show you from the side, all right? I'm sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to push down on this knee a little bit, and I can have this little forward lean, but make sure I'm still up as tall as I can, pushing the sternum forward. Okay, you're looking for a little bit of a pull on the outside of the hip. Okay, we're going to hold this for 30 to 60 seconds due to time constraints. We're just do roughly 30 seconds. Obviously, feel free to do more time on your own, after this if you like. But we just want to take our time and make sure we're doing these three exercise stretches as properly as possible. Easy for me to say, a lot of P's there. A little bit more of a lean forward as we're getting close to the end of that 30 seconds. And good. Let's switch sides. Remember, don't go just rounding your back and leaning forward as much as you can, okay? That's going to bother the lower back, okay? Think about, yes, we're stretching the hips, but it's going to be affecting the lower back. Okay, once again, I'm up nice and tall. I have one leg crossed over. I'm pushing down on my knee. I'm going to start to lean forward a little bit. Okay, but not excessively where I start to round the back. Nice neutral spine. Right, you should feel that radiating spot, kind of right where your back pocket is, right? Maybe you put your wallet, if you're a guy, right to that back pocket. And we're holding and breathing, okay? Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Every time you exhale out your mouth, you should be able to drop just a little bit lower, pulling the sternum towards the ground, right? By keeping upright though. Left side is much worse for me. I'm right-handed. Don't know what that means. Maybe I lean more to my left side when I'm working at my desk. Whatever it is, we're not all going to be perfectly balanced. Get close to the end of that 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and good. So let's break this up a little bit. Let's get you into a standing position. Once again, we're working with that lower back. We're going to hit the hamstrings a little bit in this as well, but also lower back. Okay? I just want you to kind of cross your arms like this, okay? I'm going to give you the side profile. A little bit of a bend in the knees, so soft knees. Okay, you're just going to lean right over, okay? Try to get these elbows down to about mid-shin. Okay, if you're getting solely a stretch in the hamstrings, then bend the knees just a little bit more as you're down here. Okay, we're trying to get just a little bit of a round in the lower back, further stretching that. And you are going to get the hamstrings a little bit, but we don't want it dominantly in the hamstrings and no lower back. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a stretch right here, and the hamstrings. I know I personally don't have too tight of a lower back. Breathing, breathing. Okay, let your weight of your upper body take you down into that stretch. Once again, if you're dominantly hamstrings, put a little more bend in the knee. Try to get a little more round in that lower back. There we go. I really found my spot there. And let's just hold another 3, 2, 1, and good. Now, once again, we're just doing roughly 30 seconds. If you have more time on your plate, please add up to a minute. Due to time constraints, we're doing it quick. We have one more. Bring it back to a seated position. This is more for your neck and shoulders, okay? So I'm going to grab my seat up nice and tall at the edge. Other arm is going to come across my head, okay, and pull it away. Okay, so I'm trying to create as much distance, so to say, from the top of my head to this finger that's holding on down on the seat. Okay? And we're trying to pull this neck away from the top of your shoulder as much as you can. Now, when you lean away, try not to let that shoulder come with you, right? So it's not a very big motion. You're just kind of pulling your head, tucking your chin into the opposite armpit, trying to create a big distance from this head, this ear, to the top of that shoulder. Okay, you should feel it kind of radiating right down here through the neck, maybe into the trap. And let's just hold another 3, 2, 1, and good. Yeah. All right, same thing, other side, grab the chair, underneath the chair. This hand comes up and over the head. You want to kind of grab right over the ear and trying to separate the top of that head or the ear from the shoulder as much as you can. Holding on to that chair to make sure that shoulder doesn't move. Okay, we're trying to create separation there as much as you can. You're not talking, you're breathing. If anything, you can kind of rotate your eyes and head down to look more at the ground. That's going to give you a little bit more of a deeper stretch to the back of the neck. Okay, this is your suboccipital muscle. It's a muscle that runs up into the back of your head, and that's actually the root of a lot of headaches. This is another good go-to if you have a headache. And let's just do another 3, 2, 1, and good. Slowly come out of that stretch. And there we go. Those are 3 of probably your gold standards, along with these stretches, right, that we do for the forearms, all that tension in the elbows from typing all day. Repeat these as much as you can throughout your day. Stay loose, okay? Stay moving, stay active, and I'll see you next week. All right?